Hey Madeline, thank you for your video. I'm also in Tennessee, so I found a lot of that same information to be true in the things that I read. I did come across an article in another class of mine called Licensure Board Actions Against Professional Counselors, Implications for Counselor Training and Practice. And the article looks at the most common legal and ethical issues associated with disciplinary actions. And it covers like a course of 5 years. It starts in 2012 and it was written in 2017. And it's just pulled data from across 28 states. So in this study, there were 30 categories of violations identified. There were cases like failure to properly maintain clinical records and failure to keep continuing education hours, dual relationships, things like that. And a failure to maintain the continuing education requirements was the most frequent. Based on your video, I don't think that you'll be surprised to hear that out of 999 violations that were reported, Tennessee had the highest frequency of 95 violations in failure to meet those CE requirements. At the bottom of the article was a pretty cool set of information in Appendix B, and it just listed like all 30 of the violations that were possible, and then it broke down which state had those violations present. And so Tennessee only had 7 out of 30. The top 3 were regarding the CE requirements and then dual relationships and unprofessional conduct. There was also like professional misrepresentation, negligence, default on educational loan. And then there was another appendix that talked about the disciplinary action. So fine was in there, mandatory CE, there was a formal reprimand and things like that. So I just found it really interesting to see that even in that time frame of 2012, 2017, it still was pretty accurately a depiction of what we see even now in 2020, 2021. And so you would think that maybe we could do something about that to try to make that, to prevent that from happening and from counselors to fall in that trap of not meeting those requirements. So anyway, I loved hearing your video and look forward to hearing more. Thanks.